And that leaves X123 on this safe lane Tiny.
It should be top lane.
There's a two-man stun. We'll see if they could do anything with this.
Nope, that's it.
But first blood for Hishki. Comes out of the Witch Doctor of all heroes. And another stun up towards top where X123, he's not taking that much damage from Spirits mid. You see Puck mid, you know, TA or low TA doesn't normally get a bottle. Gabby on the run. Well, right click's coming through that Firestorm, doing a decent amount of damage. Hishki trying to leap in and get the kill onto the Ursa, but not successful.
Oh, look at it go!
This doesn't feel like okay. The cast.
And Ace, he's gonna die here. Then back over bottom, Cask was thrown. Boomy taking a lot of damage again from that Firestorm, and the right clicks coming in from the Underlord. Gabby thinking about chasing this. Pit Malice comes down, and that locks him up for an arrow. He's gotten in too far.
Yeah, they're being overly aggressive on this bottom lane where they don't really have to take down even the Nirvana.
The prize is mine.
Stroke, 8 lands. All right, Armel now going to be jumped on. Inkswell is there. Armel trying to survive, but there's no chance for him. Tim's just a little bit too late. He looks to stun Sanctity, but doesn't land.
No, Lilgun is... It doesn't, like later on when she has the shard and you counterspell, it doesn't freeze her, right? It doesn't stun her. Pretty sure it doesn't.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
I want to say it would if he had Axe.
Tis mine.
But I don't believe it does without it. Inkswell looking for the kill. They get the Darkseer.
Every single
Just on
lane.
the edge.
Yeah, every single lane for TNC right now is full.
If this is enough of a lead for Lilgun, they've certainly started quite well, and you know it does come. Maybe the lack of faith in Lilgun comes from the fact that they're gonna get Boomy here, and now they'll end up losing Marvel. That's at least a trade. Hishki.
You should get this kill. He has a nerd.
Get the damage under the tower. Oh, Gabby! He died second.
Yeah, he died second. So everyone likes to see a good underdog story.
Yeah.
So far, they're fighting for it. They actually stole a couple of... He should have a leap, right? He has one charge.
And now they've got the Cask. That'll bounce over to some creeps, only bouncing twice and, well, only hitting Marvel once.
Yeah, they might dive. This arrow is up in 1 second.
All you need is a pit.
Huh? Sadly misses.
Shot just gets him out of the way, and now they're under the tower. The Maledict is going to damage Gabby. He's in a lot of trouble as the focus comes out on him, but the Maledict starting to bring Marvel down, and it will be what helps Gabby get that kill. And now Hishki's under the tower. He's trying to leap away. One shot.
Arrow?
Arrow doesn't connect. He had the right idea, but now he just ends up dead.
Yeah, if he didn't fire that arrow, if he just TP'd out, he'd be fine. But he greeded out a little bit, tried to get the Ursa.
He tried to get that snipe. That's a highlight clip moment, man. You hit that.
100%, yeah. And actually that arrow is level 3, by the way, which isn't something that you see. Well,
vacuum, and then the TP goes and gets immediately stopped. That's actually pretty bad for Ace.
Yeah. I'm used to seeing level 2 arrow, but level 3 as well.
Arrow snipe, where you know you kill Gabby. It goes in with a bunch of those YouTube videos highlights. Maledict Pit of Malice. Cask bounces back. Arrow comes in. That lands under the Witch Doctor. Not sure that's going to help Marvel though. And Tim's is coming over. He's actually level 6.
He's Vendetta.
Marvel into the trees, and yeah, there's the Maledict that gets the kill.
It's just Boomy, you know. Thank you. I guess I'll take that kill.
Ooh, and now they spot that Ace is here. They land the soul damage.
Yeah, that's the Nyx Assassin plus Darkseer. That right there is the reason why Nyx Darkseer is such a strong combination.
He pops the Moonlight Shadow, and well, Gabby will just...
They can't really hit the arrow until... Is that...
yeah, he was... I can't remember. It's symbols, thank you. That's the word I was looking for. I stopped that sentence because I couldn't think of what the musical instrument.
Dude, you're from New York, and the Slav is helping you with your words. Bruh.
They're going for the Medusa. They're actually diving this tower. Mana Void gets the kill on Armel, all while Marvel gets chased in the bottom lane.
Bok, it happens. Sanctity gives him a chuckle. It happens. Vacuum wall, not really very efficient if you don't connect on anyone. Usually you need to hit a couple of heroes.
Yeah, otherwise it's just a wall that you can walk through. And Gab dying at X123, he's starting to move around the map, and he's got this Blink Dagger very early on. That's what is allowing him to. I was in band in high school, but I couldn't. I was completely blank. Boxer himself away, and you see Armel just trying to take advantage of these stacks. He's gone first item into the Yasha, going Sanjin Yasha to start. See if it's like Sanjin Yasha straight Ags. Blink in, Sanctity. He is going to be cast up. Ulti comes out from the Witch Doctor. They get the silence on a 2 and the Mana Void on a 2. Toss him up into the air, right clicks in. Tim's Boomy Bomb. You're all dead. Dead. Dead? Dead.
Dead. And Armel, maybe as well.
They're going to go for Armel too, and well, he'll just Stone Gaze and be able to walk away.
Yeah, pops that ulti, gets out, anti-mages farm. Once that Ags is completed, the whole TNC lineup comes online. You will have the Nyx Assassin, the Darkseer, the Ursa. What's up? What's with the look?
I know, it's just the wall down. We'll see if this works. I'm wondering, all right, Sanctity still trying to fight this illusion. Avalanche comes in, Spike Carapace tossed into the air, and that's why I was making a look.
Yeah.
Tim's is dead, and they just casually dropped the wall right on the anti-mage.
Yeah, he was making the wood face look, guys, in the chat, if you don't know what this is. So
Gabby going back in with for X123, tosses him back to the neutral camp. We've got Bach moving in, cast Maledict, and Avalanche on the 3. But with the Maledict, he's not making it out anyway.
If AM didn't have Blink there and you just fall him, in the lane, it actually hurts him. But later on in the game, he's actually pretty strong versus him.
They want to go for Sanctity, and Gabby, he's got a Diffusal. Cask actually goes back towards the side of TNC. A quick counter spell from Sanctity, but that uses the rest of his mana. So they get the kill onto this anti-mage, which, you know, happens as he finishes the Battle Fury.
So it's kind of good for him. He at least finished it. Almost.
Speaking of breakfast, is there like a breakfast that gets you in the zone?
I actually like having none.
Marvel. Put the Malice down. Arrow comes out. Tim's hit again with the Avalanche toss. Soulbind, Phantom's Embrace. That silences up both the Medusa as well as this Ursa.
Just no breakfast and
Like
floating shit. They can, right? Like you actually cannot fight them at the moment. They're not trying to.
Unless you take a massive gamble, and that would be tiny.
The Stone Gaze is nice. She itemized actually in a way that she's able to fight at the moment. No matter how you itemize, you can.
Tim's Vendetta and the stun takes out X123 through an avalanche back at Tim's.
Arrow.
And almost connecting.
Doesn't matter, right? Like you can be as tiny. There's the Iron Shell on you.
Yeah, vacuum back, Marvel, right click down by Gabby. Pit of Mouse isn't going to be enough control to get away from this one. It's hard to run when you're getting hit by the diffusal, when you're vacuum back. Oh, Earthshock into the arrow. And well, that's the Aegis gone.
Yeah. Hishki, so far, the overperformer on Lilgun.
Thank you.
He's been up and down this game.
Yeah. Leaping around.
I almost want to put chat. You can be involved in this question. Over, under 3.5 heroes getting hit by the 1-minute 6 got back. Vacuum back, and the kill on X123. Arrow lands on the Gabby once more. They just Firestorm for the Ink Swell. They're going to try and control him up and maybe get this kill. Maledict, Diffusal, ult coming in from Boomy, Marvel. Bit up more than you can
the one that jumped on and eliminated for a couple of times in a row now, and he's your playmaker, really. He did play in the safe lane, but he's the playmaker, and you can't allow him to die first.
Ink Swell again does land on the Tims, but now they go the other way. Ooh, Arrow again. Okay. Holding Gabby still. Soulbind, Anti-Mage, double Mana Void actually kills Boomy, who wasn't even soulbound.
Just receiving the pain.
without a void up in 17, maybe they have an opportunity to do enough. They go after the Medusa, who's already out of mana, and, well, Armel by himself can't really do anything. They've got the wall down. That's onto the anti-mage, the stun, so they're trying to drain all his mana. Sanctity able to blink away. They throw out that dust, but not certain it landed on more than a hero or two. Marvel on the run. Bit of malice not enough. Gabby gets the kill on a Marvel, but, well, X123 comes back on a Boomy and gets the kill onto the Witch Doctor. Gabby still moving in, trying to right-click here. He's got the Ion Shell. He's slowed up. Mana Void. Gabby onto the high ground. Right-clicks. Blink forward. Sanctity now out of mana. It's not going to matter, though.
This is a huge win for Lilgun.
A lot more.
Yeah.
Avalanche toss into the arrow. Oh, yeah, you're dead, too.
He's doing well. Grimstroke actually has a 4-staff now, so the game becomes a little bit easier versus the Ursa.
Thanks, well. And they've got the Malice down. They rooted up Gabby, who goes into the enrage. They'll hit the Soulbond on a Gabby, but coming forward is Tim's Vendetta, as well as the stun. Cast bouncing around. Stroke of Fate slows up Bach, as well as Tim's. Will they get the kill on a Marvel? They'll look for more. Gabby thinking about going in, and now the Avalanche plus the ink swell. Gabby low, the stun lands. Sanctity's here. And oh, the Mana Void blown up Bach. You turn to stone. Sanctity, you will not survive.
That looked so good again for Lilgun. The Aghanims coming in clutch for Armel. It was pretty much just that.
Yeah. Tims, they'll get another kill. Cast bouncing around multiple times on these heroes. X123. He TP's out. Tims Embrace goes back to the Grimstroke, so they got an idea of where Ace is. They'll spot him.
He has a force.
Doesn't get across the river.
And they don't take Rush nearly as fast as TNC, so I think TNC can definitely defend this.
Marvel. He's spotted, and again by Tims, who misses the stun. Bit of Alice comes through, toss, and, well, that's tossing Ace to his death. Not really fair to Ace, because he doesn't get an opportunity to maneuver and try to survive. That Dark Rift's ambitious.
Okay, this should be Gabby just moving into the pit. Has to be a bit careful because he does not have a BKB, so I'm not sure what's up with that. Sometimes you can hit, sometimes you can't.
So Lilgun splits off Roche, and they're just going to concede it, which I think is devastating.
You can't contest it anymore, right?
No.
You just lost this fight.
But again, it comes down to, do you risk giving up one life?
They're preventing them from defending. The tower actually fell. That's actually a pretty good play. Unless they fight now?
They're going to try and fight, or, well, I think TNC's taking the fight to them. Yule's Dark Rift once again from Marvel. And this is with Sanctity just jumping in onto the Witch Doctor bottom. He's the only one here to defend while he's trying to get these racks. And Witch Doctor can't do anything about it by himself. So, well, melee racks are gone. Lilgun, they're playing distraction.
But I haven't
somehow getting a melee racks, and now Witch Doctor's dead. Did for a while. Moonlight Shadow. Bach. And then Iron Shell on. They've got the dust. 4-step.
Ace? I'm just playing with that force.
Making them look like they're not ready for the 4-step. Marvel going down to Armel. He gets his teeth.
It looked kind of funny from our perspective, right? Because we see everything, but he was a scared little snake.
Gabby go back to their burrow. Gabby in a bit of a deep spot, going for Ace, who's now on the cliff. He's a Grim Ward, but unfortunately that Grim Ward gets dewarded, and they'll get the con of Ace. Vacuum into the wall, that's through onto 3. Zeros are getting low, they flop back on the Grimstroke, they get the con of Gabby. Mataboy comes in, and Armel is dead! 4 heroes gone on TNC. It looked like it was going right here for them, but now everything falls apart. And it all falls down.
Cancel that Uber, we're staying.
I respect that.
Now go for the Raxes.
Now you've given yourself a massive win condition.
Can they defend only with the Medusa? The problem here is the toss back. You actually have to be very careful.
Oh, there it is. And now they're going to go. Stone Gaze, Silence, Inkswell, all pops on Armel. His Embrace goes back to Ace, but he's dead again, and now X123. Oh, the BKB doesn't last long enough, and he ends up second.
Yes, and he'll take the ranged ones, but you're fine. You understand that he's going to take the ranged anyway. If he goes for the throne, however, that might be a problem.
Courier flying back. Right now, he's just like, all right, you guys created some really bad statues. I'll take care of those. Soulbind comes out. Now they've got 1 tier 4. Sanctity, he's here unchecked at the moment. Tim's, he TP's back. So this is going to be a fight that's 4v4. They've got the Avalanche of the toss coming through. The wall is down. That not going to do that much with the BKBs being popped in the vacuum. Oh, X1, 2, 3. He's on the cliff. Dark Rift. Oh, it's an Uber not in time to keep alive
Sanctity.
the Tiny, but they've got themselves the Abyssal. That's through onto this Darkseer. Will get saved for the moment.
Armel on Hishki. And Nirvana is out.
And there's probably people in chat, maybe myself included if I was just watching, saying, why are you doing that? But now the creeps only have 1 target. That's the tower, right? So they won't stop going through bottom.
Yeah.
And they'll just go for the towers instead. So you are getting that chipped in. Ooh, Armel getting a little low. This Aegis looks like it's going to go out. And now the Anti-Mage is in with that Spike Carapace for a second. And Inkswell tossed right up onto the Grimstroke. Vacuum into a wall. And now they've got the Avalanche, but the Soulbind, it's on Armel, it's on the Darkseer. Do they have the damage to get the kill on the Medusa? And oh, Stone Gaze running back. Mana Void, oh, blows up. Pop! Mooney's dead too. BKB's been popped. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Aeon Disc is going to be procced here on Tim's, and they look over at Armel. They get the kill on the Medusa. Dead
I think this is game.
It might be. They're going to go for the tier 4. Gabby going to jump. Avalanche toss coming through out of mana. Gabby trying to save this game. They've got the vacuum onto 3. As Sanctity was able to blink away, but Gabby, he's forced back. Soulbind was leashing him for just a moment. They're going to go and glyph. Do Lilgun go back? Do they try to get a tier 2 up top and go for mega creeps? No, the answer, they're going to go for the tier 4s. They're going to go for the throne. They're going to try and win this game. They will win this game. They will upset TNC in game number 1. Lilgun, you know, when you get to play the role of just Dream Killer,